Okay, now we've got our section in here. You might want to have tested it by just clicking on the top one. As you can see, it floats in, and then he says time to die. He broadcasts body fires. At the moment we've got no broadcast, and the boss health is above 100 of course, so he waits for a moment and then he glides for 4 seconds to a random point around here. As you can see, he'll just keep floating and broadcasting that and going back round and broadcasting. So we need to get that broadcast to actually trigger something off now, so let's stop that test. Let's move it back to the middle. Okay, so to get the bullets, it's nice and straightforward. We're just going to nick the bullets that we've got from Biggles and make them act on the event of that broadcast rather than of the spacebar. So look, we'll just duplicate this, the bullet 1, and we're going to change the name of it. As you see, it's appeared down here, Spike 1, and we'll call it Boss Fire. Yeah, so it's clear that it's the boss's fire, and that's fine. The only problem is it's going to be shooting to the right still, isn't it? And it's on the key pressed. So we don't want that anymore. We don't need that in the if. So, and there we go. We just need when I receive, don't we? So hopefully that should give us a start. You may have realised, of course, the fault here is the fact that this is going in the wrong direction. So we just change that by -20. That'll be going backwards along the x-axis. And of course it doesn't need to go to the position of Biggles, it needs to go to the position of whatever it's called, the boss. There we go. The x and y position of the boss. Now of course you can change these bits here because it might not come out exactly where your guns are. You can fix that in a bit, but let's just test that. Let's just press it once. Let's press it again. There we go, so it seems to be working. It's shooting backwards from him, and of course you can duplicate them just like you did before and add in weights at the top to separate them out. So if you duplicate this one now and call it Boss Fire 2, and just add a little weight of say 0.1 of a second, it'll do exactly the same thing, go to exactly the same point. It will just be a step behind the other one. So when we play it, one will go, and then of course the next one will go just behind it. Okay, so make sure you've got some boss fire written in, ready to work on the receiving of the baddie fire's broadcast.